and I am going to start a revision tour of Python. Earlier we have learned about the decision construct of the program. I think you remember that there are three construct of the program. Number one is sequential, number two is decision or conditional, and number three is loop. We have completed the decision or conditional construct now, and one assignment is was given to you that you have completed that easily. I hope so. Now I am going to start to give the concept of loop. Now what is loop? Now what is loop? Loop is loop is repetition of process under certain condition. What is a loop? Loop is a conditional loop is a statement iteration in which particular process is repeated a number of times according to the given condition, and loop continues till the condition is true, and break the loop terminates if the condition becomes false. There are two statements used for loop. One is for, another is while in Python. Fundamentally, there are two types of loop. One is entry control and the other is exit control. Where what is the meaning of entry control and exit control? That when condition is checked at beginning, and loop will start if condition is true. And what is the meaning of exit control? Exit control means loop will begin whether the condition false or true, because loop terminates from the bottom. So entry control and exit control means condition is checked in the last, so it is known as exit control. But here for and while both are entry control loop, and here are only two loops are used, for and while. Now can you remember what are the content of the loop? There are four contents of the any loop. Number one is initialization. Number one is initialization. Number two is condition check. And number three is updation of now one thing is here control variable. Now what is control variable? Control variable is a variable which controls the process of the loop. That's why it is known as control variable, and we can say the loop and decision are known as control statement, because these statements are controlled by the particular variable and the condition. So loop and decision are decision construct are control statement, and for the controlling of statement there is a variable known as control variable. And fourth is body of the loop. These four content are reside on in any loop. First is initialization. What is the meaning of initialization? Means starting value of the control variable. Condition check means you have to check the condition. Number three, updation of control variable means how the variable will change its value from earlier to next. And last content is body of the loop. Besides control variable, what is the process known as body of the loop? Is what is the process which is going to execute or repeat is known as body of the loop. So these four content are there. for the execution of any loop. So first I start the loop, for loop, and syntax of for loop is for control variable in sequence, and it is a compound statement, so there will be colon in the end. And now we have to write statements which are under the for loop. Clear? Now simple, first check the first example of for loop. Simple example, suppose I want to print natural numbers from 1 to 10. Now before starting, I want to tell you what is sequence. What is sequence? Sequence is a group of numbers which can be used for assessing the value of the providing the value to the control variable. Here sequence can be of simple values, constants were separated by the comma. Next it can be list. Do you remember what is list? If not, then I will continue it in next lecture. Next is list, and third is use of range function. There are three methods that can be used to represent the sequence. Sequence can be a group of constants separated by comma, and use of list, and use of range function. I will take the example, simple example, where I will take these three. And now my problem is to print the natural number from 1 to 10. So first remark, how can you give the remark? Using hash symbol. Print numbers from 1 to 10. It is a remark. Now I will start the loop. First, simple start for a in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 colon. Now for the printing, here we have a statement print. What is the control variable? It is a. Now save it. And we have used the concept of sep and end. What is the meaning of sep? You can set the separator as you wish, and if you want to end the statement with any symbol, then you can use end with desired symbol. By default separator is space, and by default end is new line character. It is /n and it is new line character. Now save it, run it. For F5 I am using F5. Okay, give the number natural. I am giving the name of file natural, and what is the extension of this file? It will be .py. It is saved. So output is here, number 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. One way to you can give a sequence as this. Other way is you can use list. List is given in in square bracket, and the values can be given and in the square bracket separated by comma. Simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now run. What is the mistake here? Mistake that I forgot to place the colon symbol. It is gone to the next line. F5. Clear? First I use the constant in the sequence. Second I use the list function, list statement or list variable data type. Next I will use the range function. Range function available in different format. First is, if you use range and you give the number, only the one argument, suppose you give the 12, so here it will start from 12, it will start from 0 and end with 11. One thing is to notice here in range function, that it excludes the stop value. The last value whatever given, it will exclude, means it will not accepted in the control variable. Suppose it is range 12, it will take value from 0 to 11. Suppose you write range 1, 12. Now it will take value from 1 to 12. No, 1 to 11. Next is range 1, 12, one more thing is here, you can give step value. 2 is a step value, means it will move. By default step value is 1, and you can set step value according to your need. In this case it will start from 1. Step value 2 means next value will be not 2, it will be 3. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 and 11. It will start from 1 and going up to 11, because step value is 2. So it will give the from 1 to 11 odd numbers. Suppose you start from suppose it is given that this, then suppose you are giving 2, 2. Suppose it is given here as then it will give the error, because we have to move from 12 to 2. For this, step must be in negative, so here you have to place minus sign, means it will start from 12 and move up to 3 by taking the step 2, means 12, 10 and proceed up to 3. Clear? So if one argument is here, it means it will start from 0 and goes up to the n minus 1. If it is n, then it will be n minus 1. Here 1 to 12 means it will start from 1 and moves up to 11. Next is it will using use of step. So it will start value, it is stop value, and it is step value. Step value means how can you increase the value from one position to another. If in ascending order, then you have to use plus symbol. If you want to work in descending order, then you have to place minus. Clear? Now I am going to use that particular range function. Suppose I have to print values from 1 to 10. Now I have to give 1, 10 or 11. 11 because it will exclude the last value. Now save it and execute. It will give the value 1 to 10. Clear? Clear? Now it is up to you. Suppose here I want to print the odd numbers. Suppose 1 to 11, comma, I can give -2. Now it will print the odd numbers from 1 to 10. Sorry. It will print odd numbers from 1 to 10. It is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Suppose it starts from 0, then it will print 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Clear? Clear? Yes, clear. I hope you are intelligent, so you know everything. Now the second type of loop is while loop. I will explain the both loop, then in next turn I will give you some exercise and I will also explain some examples of for and while, and in next turn, besides giving the examples, I will give you assignments also. Now second statement is while. Syntax of while is while condition and statements. It is simple. Difference from for and while. Now same example I will take, print number from 1 to 10. Suppose in for I started from the value for is a in sequence, but here in syntax only condition is checked, then number of statement performed within that statement. Now with the help of initialization, in for initialization is performed while the loop starts, whereas in while statement first you have to initialize the control variable, then it will check the condition. Suppose I take a is equal to 1. Now while a is less than equal to 10, then print a. Is it sufficient or something more needed? Let's check. It is only 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. Why? It is because that there is no updation of the control variable. After printing, we have to update the control variable by increasing its value from 1 to 2 and then 2 to 3 and so on. Now we can write a is equal to a plus 1. Now execute it. It is right. It print the 1 to 10. Now what will happen if I am giving you the initialization as a is equal to 11, then is the loop will start? I think it will not start, because while is also entry control loop, so it will check the condition first. Initialization is of variable is 11 and condition loop will continue if a is less than equal to 10. So here condition is false in the beginning, so loop will not continue because it is entry control loop. So you have to remember that here for and while both are entry control loop. So in the beginning, whatever the condition applied in the beginning, the condition must be true. I will give you some more examples of for and while in next turn, and with that example I will also give you assignment for this time. Okay, it is fine. Thank you.